y'all, it's Alec and Cindy, and we're sharing the journey. Today we're doing our last big grocery haul before we get on the road this coming Wednesday. So you'll be seeing this on Monday, and we will be hitting the road Wednesday. And we decided to go to Rexburg instead of all the way up to Bozeman. So we're over in Idaho, and we're going to do a Walmart run and call it a day. But there's several things we wanted to update y'all on. Number one, we hope everybody's okay from Hurricane Helene. You know, thank God it wasn't Hurricane Cindy, because it would have been...
Oh wow, there has been a Hurricane Cindy. She wasn't that bad.
Oh, okay. And so we've talked to some of our family, and we hope y'all are all okay and nobody got too messed up in the hurricane. But we've talked to, have we talked to all 5 of the children, or at least texted?
Well, we haven't talked to Harper, but he's in Louisiana.
Yeah, but I did send Harper a text. He failed to answer me, which is not unusual.
But so we've talked to the 4 kids, your parents, your sister, my brother, who unbelievably is in the upstate in Greenville, and they're without power. They've got trees down all over the place, and he said a dam broke at a lake up there.
What did he say, Lake Lure or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, and Tennessee's got a mess.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Helene and my brother...
Your brother lived through Hugo with us when the tree fell on our house.
Right. Lane was a baby when that happened. But,
he said it's the worst thing.
He said it was as bad, if not worse, than Hurricane Hugo. Hurricane Hugo was pretty bad. Like I said, it hit our house. So we were in central South Carolina and Columbia. But because of the hurricane, we are having to adjust our route. We were going to drop all the way down to 40 and cut across 40. And it's actually going to save us some time and mileage. And I guess the other deciding factor was the last week has been unseasonably warm. The past couple of weeks, actually. Because
we were scurrying last year to get out of West Yellowstone, Montana before the snow hits. And last night it got down to 27. There's no signs of participation until Thursday or Friday of next week, and we should be out of here. And so we're going to take 80 across and cross the Continental Divide on 80. We get to go through the cool tunnel.
Yes.
And last time we did 80 was February 2022, when we left California in February and went to Minnesota, and we had a heck of a time. So if we were able to cross Elk Mountain on 80
in the snow
in February, then we should be fine doing it this October. It's going to save us a couple 100 miles, and then we're going to stop in Fort Smith,
I think that's what you said,
Arkansas. We met a gentleman here at the park this year at the West Yellowstone Westgate KOA, and he just opened a brand new RV park in Arkansas. It's right off of 40. He invited us to stay for a couple of days for free. So we're going to do that, and he wanted me to give him, since we've been doing this a while, he wanted us to kind of look at the park and tell him if he needs to make any changes.
Or just give suggestions.
Yeah.
I actually think that speaks a lot of him, to want suggestions from people who full-time camp, because the things that we think are important are not necessarily important for just weekender.
camping.
And he alluded to possible future employment at his park if we wanted it. I took him to his site. I helped him get some situations he had fixed and stuff, and Cindy checked them in. He was impressed with both of us, which makes us feel good that he would then seek us out, offer us a few nights free at his park, and ask for recommendations.
And we can do a campground review for him.
Well, and I told him that that'd be great, and we'll do an honest review of his park, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And then we leave there and we go to Blairsville, Georgia to see Robin and Steve. And we met them right before we started full-timing, when we were breaking in our then new Coachman Murata that ended up being an awful camper. And we met them down at Pink Flamingo. What was the name?
Flamingo Lakes.
Flamingo Lakes in Jacksonville, Florida.
Which is a very nice campground.
Very nice campground. I think it recently sold. And so they're in Blairsville at Creekside Campground, I believe. So we'll probably do a review on that. That's a private campground. They do rent sites, but the owners, each site is owned by a group, by an owner, and then the owner can put it in the pool for rental. Then they get a 60-40 split with the campground.
Right.
So we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna head to Hilton Head, and we're gonna hang out with my folks and my sister for a couple of days. We're either gonna stay on the island or up in Bluffton. I haven't decided which of the campgrounds. Now,
we usually stay at the marina.
I loved staying at the marina. We did a campground review of the marina about, gosh, 4 or 5 years ago. We were in the Murata in that video. I'll try to link that video right here if you want to go back and look at it. And I'll drop a card in this video for that. And if we go to that campground, I'll do an updated review. Possibly we'll be there for 2 or 3 days.
But we've never been to that new.
We've never been to the National.
Hilton Head Nationals.
Which is in Bluffton, not in Hilton Head.
Right.
And it's closer to my parents' house, but I love being in the marina. I love their hot tub. Although my sister's got one now.
The new one's got a hot tub too.
Does it? We'll see which one's cheaper.
That's why. That's what I was about to say. It's all gonna come down to price, y'all. Yeah. Let me just tell you.
And then when we leave there, we're headed up to Sellers, the I-95 Midpoint RV Park. We talked to the owners today. They're very excited about having us. He even indicated that if I want to do some paid work also once we get all our affairs in order, then I could do a day or two a week getting paid, and Cindy could possibly staff the office on the weekends that we're there. And so that may end up being a gig that we end up making not a whole bunch of money. I'm talking about, you know, doing our
grocery money. I mean,
yeah, our
maybe we don't have to come out of pocket
as much. Yeah, because we're doing 10 hours a week there for our site, and if we're able to work another 10 hours, you know, that'll be our grocery money each week, and it will help with our savings and our 100 envelope challenge that we're doing. Now, we did talk to him about the hurricane.
They fared well.
They fared well. They got one down tree and about a truckload or two worth of limbs that were knocked down. So it sounds like we're going to an area that is hurricane protected.
I don't know about that.
Because Cindy said there's two.
They go where they won't.
Cindy says there's 2 more hurricanes out to sea.
Yeah, but I don't think hurricane season's over till November.
Right, that's only another month and a half.
Yeah, what can happen in a
2
month?
months. True. And then
Helene has been.
It was a bad one, yeah. But how long has it been since Hugo? It was before I went to work 89. At the police department. It was the year I started.
Wayne was born in 89,
yeah.
So it was 89.
So from 89 to 23, it took that long for another hurricane. So now we got, no, until 24. So
for
now,
another bad hurricane.
now we got another bad hurricane, so
Just-
that's 30 something years we should be okay for 2 months.
That's just within the area that we are. I mean,
True.
it just, those things do what they want.
And then I will say that I'm extra sad this year about leaving Montana.
Yeah, we made a decision.
Yeah, so we are not coming back to Montana next season. After this has been a very hard year with the loss of our son, and then I want to be closer to the kids for a season or two. Just, I think it'll help with the healing. And then of course we want to hang out with my parents and make sure they're doing well, and make sure my sister is doing well. She's got 2 kids. So just hang out with family. So it appears we've got a job in Ohio for next, is it summer? Yeah, next summer. So we'll be going up to Ohio to work at a KOA up there. And as we get closer to that, I'll give more information on that.
Because you know, anything can change.
Right. So, but that's basically, you know, what's going on. So we're...
Oh, and we're sad because our good friends, we went out to breakfast with them this morning.
Fred and Peggy, you've seen them in several of our videos.
They left today, and
they're going...
Nikki and Dwayne left a couple of weeks ago, and so everybody's leaving. The other couple that went to go do the
Mike
beet
and
harvest,
Karen.
Mike and Karen, and they're doing the sugar beet harvest in Idaho.
Yeah.
And they left to go there.
That's if they pass their drug test. The drug test is coming up today, I think. But they should be fine. So it's just a lot of changes. So we are, if you saw the videos coming from South Texas, from Rockport up here to Montana, we're going to do a similar video style series going crossing the country from Montana to South Carolina. So we hope y'all are going to stick around for that. I'll put it all in a playlist, and if you're looking for something to watch between now and then, you can start looking at the trip that we made from Rockport up here if you didn't ever see those videos. And that was a lot of fun doing.
It was a lot of fun.
That was the first time I turned the camera over to Cindy.
Oh, yeah, that was a whole experience for him.
Just editing that was a whole experience. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're leaving Wednesday. Now we hope to get our first travel day up, which is Wednesday, but we're going like 340 or 50 miles is what I've got mapped out on our route.
Let me just say, there's a reason we don't make reservations at campgrounds along the way, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yes.
So we just take it as it goes.
So
we know people that we're going X number of miles, and we're stopping here, and we're going to this campground, and I've already made my reservations, and
no, not us. So I'll try to put a picture in of the route we're taking right here so you can see it. But we plan on being in Sellers between the 20th and the 24th. Now there may not be a Thursday video. If we travel all day Wednesday, depending on how tired I am, I'll have to edit it that night and then hope we have internet to upload it. If not, that video could be Friday or Saturday, and then we'll get back on our regular series of Mondays and Thursdays.
regular scheduled program.
Yeah, Mondays and Thursdays at 7:30 a.m. from whatever time zone we're in. We're in the mountain time zone right now. And then we will be doing the Fat to Fit Fridays. Hopefully I can get all that produced. We probably will not be doing the 100 envelope challenge. I mentioned that in Sunday's video. Just because there'll be no income. I won't have any. It'll just be, oh look, nothing new. So I'll go ahead and do that now.
Oh look, I spent more money this week.
Yeah. And so we thank y'all for coming along with the journey with us, and we'll see you down the road. Bye.